Welcome back to the Mom Edit. It's your girl Kat here, and today we're talking about my all-time favorite sale of the year, which is the Nordstrom anniversary sale. And we're talking about it from the perspective of what it's like to shop as a plus-size person. And I'm gonna give you a few little tips and tricks on what I think makes shopping for the Nordstrom sale as a plus-size person just a little more fun, a little more easy, and give you a little more breadth of different options of brands that you can shop that technically don't sell plus size, but create clothing that tends to fit curvier bodies. So let's get into it. Okay, my number one tip for shopping the Nordstrom anniversary sale as a plus size person is to shop based on the categories of pieces that you love the most. I typically tend to be a person who approaches the sale from 3, sometimes 4 specific categories, and those are jeans, jackets, and designer high-end quality pieces. And the fourth piece, because I know it's always gonna be a part of the sale and something that I love and enjoy, is anything that's athletic or athleisure wear. I think when you can categorize the 3 things or the specific things that you're looking for when it comes to shopping the sale, that can be really helpful in determining where to start first. So let's start with jackets first, because that tends to be my absolute favorite category of pieces that I purchase every single year. Every single one of these brands, I have purchased a jacket during one of the many sales that I've shopped, and they're just so good. Absolute number one banger. I have tried so many jackets from this brand is a FAVES. I bought a gorgeous patchwork puffer from the end sale last year that I loved and got so many compliments on. I own multiple puffers from them. I own trench coats from this brand in particular, and you will always find really amazing quality pieces from a FAVES. I typically wear an XXL in their sizing. And then just to give you kind of a perspective, in Bernardo and Barber, which are 2 other brands that I really love as well, I wear a 3X. So if you're a person who's like a 2X on the top and looking for a jacket that doesn't have stretch, I'd probably recommend that you look into getting an XL. 2X might work for you, but it tends to be a brand that their sizing runs a little bit larger. If you're in the market for a suede jacket, a leather jacket, something that is going to be kind of like a statement piece that you're going to wear for a date night or with jeans, something along those lines that's not quite as wintry, the brand that I recommend is Blank NYC, and they have such an amazing plethora of different options that are typically in the sale every single year. I have a really beautiful suede brown jacket that I purchased from the end sale that I love, and it's just been such a staple in my closet for when I'm wanting to elevate my basic outfits. And I also have a leather jacket as well from this brand. So if you're looking for that style of jacket when it comes to plus size, that is the brand for you. Last but not least, the 2 brands that I recommend for just everyday wear, whether that's winter wear and or if you live in a rainy climate and you're looking for a good rain jacket, are the North Face, which is very hit or miss whether they will actually have plus size options from North Face in the sale. So sometimes what I will do, which this is kind of a little insider tip, is if there's a puffer jacket that's in the end sale that is for straight size and it's also available online in plus size, you can actually ask them to price match it for you and they will accommodate you in that regard. North Face in particular, like I said, it can be hit or miss, but if there is a piece that you really love that's in straight size that's also available in plus, you can definitely ask them to price match for you and they will. And the last brand for everyday wear, which is a little more luxe, but I still really love it, is Barber. I love their jackets so much, and I typically gravitate towards Barber jackets, specifically towards the sale time, because A, they're really expensive, and B, there's usually 2 or 3 banger jackets that they include in the sale every single year. The jacket that I have had for the longest and I wear the most consistently, especially when it's rainy weather, is my Barber raincoat. I really love this jacket so much. I just think it's so timeless and so gorgeous, and it's one of those things that I always turn toward when I know that the weather is not the best. Okay, so the second category that I mentioned was shopping jeans. I think jeans is probably the most disappointing category when it comes to purchasing plus size clothes. Doesn't matter what the brand is, doesn't matter what the store is. It's just always a really difficult experience, I think, for most people. When it comes to jeans in particular, there's really only 3 brands that I really typically gravitate towards. That is Good American, which everybody knows Good American is just such high quality. They have the wide range of breadth of sizing that goes from size 00 all the way up to 30 now. And then they just have a wide range of different styles, trending pieces, and things along those lines that you'll be able to find within the sale most years. When it comes to purchasing jeans, jumpsuits, bodysuits, swimsuits, I really love Good American in particular, and there's a ton of pieces that they have every single year included in the Nordstrom anniversary sale. Moving down on the price scale would be Eloquii. They are a all plus size brand. They have their own website as well, but there's typically pieces from Eloquii that will be included in the Nordstrom anniversary sale as well. Not necessarily as much on the jean front, but they do have some dresses and things along those lines. But every now and again, they'll have that one gorgeous pair of jeans that you can usually purchase for around like $50 to $60, and it's such a great price point if you're a person who's looking for something that's a little more affordable. The last pair of jean brand that I'll mention that is always in the Nordstrom sale is Cut from the Cloth, and they are also a very affordable jean brand. I love that their jeans have high stretch. There's typically very minimal gapping in their jeans for me, and they're just classic jeans. I will say they're not the most trendy. They don't have the most variety of different options, but what they do have is really good, and you'll definitely be able to find that one great pair of jeans that you're looking for to add to your wardrobe this season. And the last category that we're talking about in my top 3 categories I personally love to shop and recommend other people shop are the high-end designer, high-quality pieces. Those would be from places like Vince, which the shirt that I'm wearing right now is 100% silk Vince shirt. Lafayette 148 NY, which is a very high-end designer company that sells very beautiful, well-designed, well-tailored pieces for both straight and plus size. And then brands like Eileen Fisher, Chloe, other designers that are carried through Nordstrom as well. And this is like a pro tip, whether you are plus size or not, shopping designer pieces during the Nordstrom anniversary sale is actually like the best time to do it, because all of the designer pieces are on super sale at that point in time. So last year when I shopped, I would say half, if not like 60 to 70% of everything that I purchased were high-end designer pieces that were like at least 70% off. So it's a really great time to look into those if you're a person who likes a little luxury in your life like I do. Moving on to tip number 2, shop in the straight size sections. Over the years, I have really done a lot of research on knowing which brands that are not inclusive carry clothing that's gonna fit someone who's curvier, AKA me. The number 1 brand for that, hands down, is Free People. I have worn and purchased so many pieces from Free People since I was in high school, and I love that they're always in the Nordstrom anniversary sale every year, and I typically tend to be a large or an extra large in their tops, and then in their dresses I will always purchase an extra large. However, most of their pants, especially if they're jeans or don't have stretch, I do not purchase. But joggers, things that have a higher stretch to them, I can typically get away with wearing an extra large. It's a little bit challenging for people when they're thinking about plus size of taking the risk of purchasing things within a straight size category. But if you look at fabrics and materials in particular, things like jersey knit, things like knit in particular that have that more stretch to the fabric, they're typically gonna fit you if you're a person who kind of runs on that, you know, 1X, 2X category in tops, which is where I tend to fall. The other brand that I really love as well is Sync Accept. Their tops tend to fit me really beautifully in an extra large, and I just really love that I can find a few pieces that I know I wish would be created for plus size people, but they just aren't, but they're gonna work for me in the straight size sections. Okay, tip number 3 for shopping the end sale would be to work with a stylist or a personal shopper, because they're gonna be able to help you pull pieces that you might not necessarily have thought about. They will have a better grasp on knowing which brands have pieces in it that might be more curve friendly or plus size friendly, and they're just gonna overall be a great resource for you to be able to find the pieces that you're looking for. If you can't shop in store, the personal shoppers can actually still work with you via text as well and help you create mood boards and shopping boards and things along those lines. And I think it's just really helpful for you to kind of get a better perspective of what it is that you might be looking for and what your style is, and just like an overall better shopping experience. Because I am a person who really loves to shop in straight size categories and just look at the entire collection of what's available, sometimes it tends to be a little bit more of an enjoyable experience for me, because I get to try new brands that I haven't necessarily thought of or been exposed to online. And as a side note, if you're not looking looking for a personal shopper, or you just want to talk to somebody who knows more information about plus size and wants recommendations, you can always find us on the Mom Edit. I always share all of my favorite plus size pieces every single year, and we do video content creation and all kinds of different things, and you can always feel free to reach out to me on Instagram as well. I'm happy to help in any way to make shopping the Nordstrom sale just a little more fun for all of you. And my last and final tip would just be to have fun with it. Don't take it too seriously. Don't go in expecting that you're gonna find every single thing that you're looking for, and be open to surprises and to trying new things. Shop the shoe section if you're interested, because they always have amazing shoes as well. It's a really great sale. It's my absolute favorite every year because I love that it is a pre-season sale, all for fall items, and it's just such a great experience. I 100% recommend shopping the Nordstrom sale if you are a plus size person. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, or you just want to know more information, feel free to drop a comment below on this video, or send me a DM over on Instagram at the Katrina Nicole, or on the Mom Edits page, whatever is easier for you. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.